Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. There's certain change in the syllabus that I wish to give you. Have you gone through the syllabus beta of FA1? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go through syllabus of FA1?
Yes,
What did you find? How many chapters are there in science? Hello. How many chapters are there? You said you have gone through the syllabus. Then let me know how many chapters are written over there. Hello. Can you hear me better?
yes, ma'am.
Class? Can all of you hear me properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it's written three chapters. In the syllabus, it's written three chapters. Now you have to do only two chapters. I repeat, you have to do only two chapters for FA1. Is it understandable to all of you?
Yes,
Only two chapters, one and two. I will put a notification very soon in the class link, okay? So it's only two chapters, 10 marks for objective and 10 marks for subjective. Is it clear?
Okay, ma'am.
yes,
And whatever is given to you, from there only it will come, and from nowhere else. Is it
okay,
understandable to all
ma'am.
of you? Oh.
Okay.
So, do you want me to redo this slide again, or do you want me to skip it? Have you done this slide? I think I've done this slide. Or do you want me to redo it? Say, I will do it accordingly. Hello, girls. Okay, let's begin it. No problem. Reaction of metals with metal salt solutions. Start with it. It will be a part of revision. Start. Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Please start reading, better.
Yes, ma'am.
Please start reading.
Shall I read?
Yeah. Give your name and start reading.
Fatima Zahra Sarani.
I will
Reaction
call
of
you Zera. We'll call only Zera. Okay?
okay, ma'am. Reaction of metals with metal salt solutions. A more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its salt solution. Displacement reaction. Magnesium displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. Mg plus, that is magnesium plus uh, copper sulfate, is magnesium sulfate plus copper.
Very good. Next.
Zinc displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. Zinc plus copper sulfate is
Don't do that. Don't do that. Read the formula. Zn. What you will write? What you will say? Zn. Zn plus
okay,
CuSO4 gives ZnSO4 plus Cu. Because that you have already read it. Right, beta? Now I want the chemical formula. Okay?
yes, ma'am.
The
Zinc
symbol I
displaces
want.
copper from copper from copper sulfate solution. Zn plus CuSO4 gives
Cu.
Z, gives ZnSO4 plus Cu. Iron displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. Fe plus CuSO4 gives us FeSO4 plus Cu.
Thank you. Now what are we learning? The replacement reaction, in other words, we are calling it as displacement reaction. What are we calling them? Displacement reaction. That means one metal is displacing the other metal, right, beta? Reactivity wise, the more reactive metal will displace the less reactive metal. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
The less reactive metal cannot displace the other metal. Remember that. So it has to be more reactive. Then only it can displace. So let's take up the first example as magnesium is more reactive than copper. So magnesium is replacing or displacing copper from copper sulfate and becoming magnesium sulfate, and copper is removed. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear, beta? Copper is
Yes.
removed. Similarly, zinc is also more reactive than copper. So zinc attaches with sulfate, becomes zinc sulfate, and copper is removed. Is it clear?
Yes.
Similarly, iron is also reactive than copper. So iron mix with sulfate and become iron sulfate, and copper is removed. Is it clear? Why? Because zinc, magnesium, iron are more reactive than copper. Is it understandable to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The whole age standard, whoever are present,
Yes.
is it clear?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. You can see over here. Two by here. What is this solution, beta? In this case, we have got this solution, copper sulfate solution. So this is which color, beta? Blue. The blue copper sulfate solution. Is it clear? Hello.
Yes, miss.
Yes. So this is CuSO4, right, beta? What am I adding? Magnesium powder plus Mg, right, beta?
Yes.
Yes. Suddenly the color is gone. Why? Because what is formed? Magnesium sulfate. So what we got? MgSO4 plus what is given over here? Copper. Cu. Understood now?
Yes.
All of you got it, beta?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
we did theoretically, now we have done practically. So this, what is reacting is reactants, and what we got is product. It's clear? So
Yes.
magnesium sulfate plus copper is the product, and magnesium plus copper sulfate is a reactant. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So we'll do another. Now see, reactant is copper sulfate solution, CuSO4. Right, beta? And what we have added? RNA plus Fe. Right, beta?
Yes.
Yes, this is the reactant. What are this? Reactant. Now it will undergo reaction. After some time, the solution color will change. So what it will become? Iron sulfate. What it will become, beta? FeSO4. This green color is iron sulfate. This green color, you can see this color. It is iron sulfate. And on the iron nail, you will get the red color spots. That is copper. What it is, beta? Copper.
Copper.
This becomes product after reaction. Any problem?
No, ma'am.
Things are very clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. You can stop me, you can ask me again, I can give you 10 times explanation, don't worry about it. Till you understand, I can keep on giving explanation. But just understand what I'm saying better. Everything is related. Now you will go to ninth standard, all these things will come to in ninth standard. You understand why I'm stressing on it, why I'm emphasizing on it, why I'm giving more weightage on it. Are you understanding?
Yes, so that we can get easily
It
in
becomes,
ninth
yes,
standard.
exactly. It won't be a difficult thing for you. It is a known thing now. You are aware of it. You have heard about it. You have seen it. You have understood it. So all this thing matters when you go further in the next class. Okay, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you will not be there with me in ninth standard. Remember that. Isn't it? You will be taught by other teachers. So, but I have taught you, so this will become your base. So you know that yes, we have learned it that way. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Now, what is this called as? Activity series of metals. Repeat. Please read.
Activity series of metals. The arranging of metals in the decreasing order of their reactivity is called activity series of metals.
Can you see the arrow over here? Can you see the arrow?
Yes.
Can you see this arrow? What does it show? That potassium is maximum. It's more reactive than copper. More reactive than gold, sorry. Gold, right? So gold is the least reactive. What is gold, beta? Least reactive. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And potassium is the most reactive. Right, beta? Okay. And that's the reason that we wear gold. Because it is not reacting. Understood or not, beta? Why do
Yes.
we wear gold? Because it is not reactive. Because it is not reactive. Is it clear?
Yes.
Hmm, clear. Just give you the formula. What is potassium, beta? What is the symbol of potassium? Can anyone tell me? What is symbol of potassium? K. Say. What is symbol of potassium?
K.
K. What is symbol of sodium? Na.
Na.
Magnesium? Mg.
Mg.
Aluminium? Al. This is how you have to learn, beta. Zinc? Zn.
Z.
Iron?
Fe.
Fe. Lead? Pb. You will learn, beta. Don't worry. Then we have copper? Cu. Just now we did copper, beta. Silver?
Yes.
Ag. L gold? Au. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
What are these? These are the symbols. What are these, beta? We don't write gold and everything because then the chemical formula will become very long. So instead we use symbols, isn't it, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. So now you understood copper is least reactive, potassium is more reactive. That's the reason that when we were talking about the copper sulfate solution and we added magnesium, then we added iron, yes, then we added zinc. Isn't it? They are more reactive than copper. So that's what the reason the copper was displaced. Isn't it, beta? We had added magnesium, we had zinc, then we had iron. Remember? Just now we did.
Yes. So they replace copper.
Here it is. So this is what we did right now. So you should understand due to activity series, it is displaced. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear,
Yes.
beta?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you?
Yes.
All of you? Any problem? You can ask me right now. Do you find any problem, beta?
No, ma'am.
No.
Okay. Now we'll see uses of metals and non-metals. Do it, beta.
Uses of metals and non-metals. You should be able to guess why metal are used in making machinery, automobiles, aeroplanes, trains, satellites, industrial gadgets, cooking utensils, water water boilers, etc. You are also familiar with the uses of some non-metals.
Who is reading?
Me, Zahra, ma'am.
Excellent. You can be a very good orator, beta. You can be a very good speaker. You know that? So mark my words and start working on it. You have got very good intonation. You know how to stress certain words, and the way you are speaking is excellent. Okay, keep it up, beta.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, welcome always. And children, I will not say that you copy Zera. I will never say that because all of us are different. But try to be specific like her. Like whatever word she's spelling out, whatever word she's pronouncing is absolutely next to perfection. Okay, children? 8th standard, what I'm saying, are you getting
Yes,
my
ma'am.
point better? So what, I don't need one Zera. I need, many Zeras in your class. That it becomes difficult for me to choose because I want all of you to be perfect. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So, yes, Zara, still, I will not say that you have become perfect. No, still you need to practice. But yes, you can, if you take this as a uh, marking, that yes, ma'am has said something about me. So, start working on it. You will be a wonderful speaker, Vita.
Thank you, ma'am. Pray for
Okay?
me.
It's always with you all. I told you, no, I take children as gods. I have not seen God, have I?
No.
Then it's you. As simple as that. So I pray for you always. Whether I do it or not, it's always with you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So metals. Why metals are used in making machinery? Now you got it. Why? Because they are very strong. There's a reason we have used it in making machines, in making the automo. What are the automobiles, by the way?
Are there
Hello,
type
girls.
of mobiles?
What are the automobiles? What do you mean by automobiles?
I don't know much thing about automobiles.
Let's try. Anyone who knows automobiles better? What is auto? Have you heard of auto? Mobile?
R.
Machines which move. Simple. Your mobile, your rickshaw, your car, all these automobiles. You got it now, beta?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So all these are called automobiles.
Okay, ma'am.
So these are made up of metals. Then aeroplanes. Okay, should I ask you, what is aeroplane made up of, beta?
Aeroplanes, I think metals.
Which metal? That is what I'm asking. It has to be metal, beta. How can it move then? Which metal is it? Any guesses? Okay, I'm writing it over here. What is it?
Al.
What is it? Try to
Aluminum.
figure. Very good, very good. See, I gave the symbol. You have become intelligent so soon. The whole class. That's great. I just gave you the symbol, beta. I gave the symbol as Al, and you said it is aluminum. Very well done. Very well done. Good. So, what is the aeroplane made up of?
Aluminum.
Metal.
So, you knew it or you came to know just now?
Just now I got.
Just now. So, you got some information, beta? Yes,
Yes.
beta. Why? Because aluminum is a light metal. Okay, beta. If we take a heavy metal to make aeroplanes, do you think it can fly? No, it won't be able to fly, isn't it, beta?
Yes.
Yes, that's the reason. Okay. Trains, trains are very heavy. It is made up of iron. Satellites, again, it is made up of aluminum. Yes, beta. Industrial gadgets. What is the meaning of industrial gadgets? The tools is which is used in industries. Cooking utensils, again, we are using aluminum. Am I right? The non-stick ware or the aluminum pans. Yes or no? That silvery look you get, no better. The black look is of iron. Hello, in which you make puris, in which you warm the oil and fry. That is iron, and the aluminium is silvery color. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Water boilers that you use in industries or factories. Water boiler, huge containers in which they boil the water for certain industrial purposes. So all these things are made up of metals. Read with us. Read with us.
Uses of metals and non-metals. Here are some interesting ones. We are sure that you will guess them right.
Ma'am,
Non-metal
can I read?
essential.
Let her continue and then you will read with her. Next slide you read, okay?
Non-metal essential for our life, which all living beings inhale during breathing. Non-metals used in fertilizers to enhance the growth or plants.
What happened?
Non-metals,
Why are you fumbling better?
ma'am,
Yes?
because my name is coming in between, so I'm zooming it and then reading.
Why? What happens? What is happening?
The names are coming in between. When I full
Which
screen,
names?
then two.
Which names?
My
Why?
um,
Have you pressed some buttons or something of that sort? Was it coming earlier?
Yes, ma'am, it happens.
Okay. Something new to, I came to know something new. Otherwise, you can do one thing. You can come out and again leave the link and again rejoin. That's the only way. Things will become okay.
no, ma'am,
Yes,
because
Zera,
I
do
have
that.
joined the link,
Hmm?
so my name is coming. The names comes that who are in the meeting.
Yeah, I understand. For getting admitted, isn't it? Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand that. But that is creating a problem. I should say that.
Yes. So I'm zooming and then reading.
Oh, my goodness. But is it okay? I mean, is it feasible for you to do that? Are you comfortable?
Yes, yes.
Okay, continue then.
Non-metals used in fertilizers to enhance the growth of plants. Non-metal used in water purification process. Non-metal used in the purple colored solution which is applied on wounds as an
Wounds.
antiseptic.
Beta, it is wounds. Wounds.
Wounds as an antiseptic. Non-metals used in crackers. You may add some more uses of metals and non-metals from your experiences.
Thank you. Some interesting facts about usage of metals and non-metals. First, for non-metal. Metal, we have already done that, okay? Last slide we did metals, now we'll do non-metals. What are we using for breathing purpose? Non-metal. First, what are we breathing in? Beta, be fast. Hello? What are we
Ma'am,
breathing
your
in?
voice
Now,
oxygen.
oxygen. So, oxygen is a non-metal. Is it okay
Yes.
with my voice?
Yes, now it's
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. Then we have non-metals in fertilizers. Nitrogen. What are we using in fertilizers, beta? Nitrogen. That
Nitrogen.
is non-metal. It's a gas, okay?
Yes.
Then non-metal used in water purification process, which is that non-metal? Chlorine. You get the smell after rainy season, some funny smell you get in water. It is due to
Yes.
chlorine. Yes, it is germicidal. That way it kills the germs.
Oh,
Then we have another non-metal, iodine, which we use it in antiseptic, as antiseptic for the wounds. For cleaning of the wounds, we use iodine. Yes or no? Povidone.
yes.
Have you heard of povidone? That. Non-metals used in crackers. That is sulfur.
Yes.
Okay? Then other usages also there for metals and non-metals. That this is enough, I think. This is for non-metals. The earlier slide was for metals. Okay? Now we come to what are called elements. Read better. Yes, who wanted to read right now? Someone wanted to read better. Who is it?
Oh, and Fatma, you wanted to read.
Yes,
Hello.
ma'am.
Yes, read better. Better make it fast. I want to wind up today.
Elements. You have learned that in a chemical reaction, new substances are formed. These substances are different from those which underwent the reaction. Now, if a substance cannot be broken down further by chemical reactions, by cooling, heating, or by electro electrolysis. It is called element. Sulfur is an element, so is iron. Carbon too is an element. The smallest unit of an element is at atom. A sample of an element contains only one kind of atoms. The atoms of an element remains unaffected by physical changes in the element.
Something wrong with the voice? Can you hear her properly, beta? Can all of you hear
Yes,
Owen Fatima properly? I'm not able to, beta.
but ma'am, in between she mute her mic. That's why.
Okay, okay. Maybe she was not knowing. That's not better. Okay, now let's come to elements. Now, what we learned just now, the chemical reaction, isn't it better? So there was reactant, and then what we got better? Product. Isn't it better? Yes or no? Reactant what? A plus B. And what we got? C plus D. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, all of you understood? This was different. This is also different. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, these substances can further be broken down by either cooling, heating, or electrolysis. Cooling you know, heating you know, right beta? Heating means giving the temperature. Cooling is make by taking away the temperature. Electrolysis, what is electrolysis? If there is a solution and we pass electricity, when we pass electricity to the solution, it becomes electrolysis. You understand? And then we break the component. I will not go into detail. Again, I'm saying I'm not going into detail, but I'm just giving you the idea what is electrolysis. Electrolysis is passage of electric current or electricity through a solution so as to break it. You understand? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. When we break it, what we get, beta? What we get?
Elements.
Elements. So we break compounds and get elements. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Now let's take sulfur element, iron element, carbon element. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
what is this element made up of? This element is made up of atoms. This element is made up of atoms. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now if I take one element, for example, if I take carbon, okay, this will have only one kind of atoms. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you are getting my point, what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's it. All of you understood? So element is made up of atoms and this one element will have only one type of atoms. Yes, read.
Ma'am, can I read
Is it?
elements? For example,
Is
an
it? Is it?
atom,
Is it?
Misbah.
Misbah. Misbah. Okay.
An atom of liquid sulfur would be exactly the same as the atom of solid or vapor sulfur. Although we have an infinite variety of substances in the universe. The number of elements forming these substances is limited. There are no more than 92 naturally occurring elements. An important classification of elements is in terms of metals and nonmetals. Most of the elements are metals. Less than 20 are nonmetals. A few are metalloids which possesses characters of both metals and nonmetals.
Good. Now let's talk about atom of liquid sulfur. Right, Beta? Now if I take atom of solid or vapor sulfur, it will be same. What do you say? Now the sulfur is in three forms: liquid, gaseous and solid. Does not matter. The atom will remain the same. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes,
Whatever may
ma'am.
be the state of this matter, whatever may be the state of this matter, for example, solid, liquid or gas, the atom will remain the same. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, all of you understood? Now we have so many types of substances in the world. Yes? But the elements by which all these things are formed, they are limited. They're not so much. How many elements we have? 92. How many elements in the universe we have? 92. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Scientists have started working, or they have worked on these elements and they have classified it as metals and non-metals. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
And accordingly, what we find that most of the elements are metals.
Metals.
Most of the elements are metals, and how many are non-metals? Less than 20. That means below 20. The numbers are less. Maybe 18 or 19 are non-metals. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, there are certain features which have got both characteristics, metals and non-metals. They are called as metals. Is this clear?
Metalloids.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
Yes.
we have this we have already learned when we had started with the chapter. Remember that.
Yes.
Yes. Now all of you understood this much.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any problem, beta?
No, ma'am.
Now we come to a new topic. This is called as alloys. What it is called? Alloy.
Alloys.
Read beta. Please read.
Me?
Anyone?
Okay. Alloys. An alloy is a homogeneous mixture of a metal with other metals or non-metal. Alloy steel constituents iron carbon. Its uses are construction of tools, machines, tanks, vehicles, ships, rails, building bridges, dams, etc.
Okay. Next.
Stainless steel, there is iron, chromium,
Chromium.
chromium uses utensils, cutlery, surgical instruments, etc. Then brass, copper, zinc utensils, handicrafts, musical instrument, etc.
Okay.
Bronze, copper, tin, statues, medals, bells, ornaments, etc. Alnico, iron, aluminium, nickel, cobalt, uses
Cobalt.
making of magnets. Duralium, aluminium, copper, magnesium, manganese, uses making utensils, pressure cookers, parts of vehicles, aircrafts, etc.
Thank you. So what are alloys? It's a mixture. What is the meaning of homogeneous beta? It looks as one. That is called a homogeneous. When you mix it, it looks like one. That is called homogeneous mixture. If you mix it, it does not look like one. It is heterogeneous mixture. Is it clear?
Ma'am,
Hello.
can you explain once again?
Homogeneous mixture. Okay. I'm
Yes.
mixing, for example, let's take a glass of water, right, beta? And take a
Yes.
pinch of salt. Take a pinch of salt, right, beta? When you mix
Yeah.
with water, can you make out that salt is different and water is different?
No, it will get
No.
mixed with each other.
Yes, so it will get dissolved. So it looks like water. It looks like one. That is homogeneous mixture. Now, if I take, uh, for example, some pebbles, some sand particles, and add it in water, stir it. Will it mix?
No.
It is heterogeneous mixture. You understood, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's it. So steel is what? Now you are having your food in steel plate, isn't it? On steel plate you are having your food, yes or no?
Yes.
So how is it made up of? It is made up of iron and carbon. Where are we using? We are using for tools. Tools is like the devices. For example, screwdrivers, the pliers, isn't it? The tongs, all these are tools. Then we use it in machines, tanks. What are tanks? Hello, you got two tanks. One for artillery, for Bofors guns. You know, we shoot on the enemies, and the other
Yes.
tank is for storage of water. Then we have vehicles, ships, rails. What are the rails, beta? The train runs on rails. That is called rails. And we have buildings, bridges, dams. So all is using steel. Let's come to the second one, that is stainless steel. Remember that the one is steel, the other one is stainless steel. So generally we are using this stainless steel. It is made of iron and chromium. We are using utensils, cutlery, surgical instruments. You know what a surgical instrument? The knife, the scalpel, the scissor, all these are called as surgical instruments. What you use in surgery. They are made of